Are you looking to give your yard and landscaping a fresh new look this fall? Look no further than Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. With years of experience in general construction and landscaping, Kyle Gray and his team are here to help transform your outdoor space. From mowing and trimming to full landscaping cleanups, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting can do it all. And this fall, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting is excited to announce that we will also be offering Christmas light installation services. Make your home the envy of the neighborhood with professional Christmas light installation from Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. Give us a call at 606-729-6887 and let us make your yard and land look new again. Don't wait. Contact Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting for all your general construction, landscaping, and Christmas light installation needs.
All American Detailing offers many services, including full detail or basic, with interior and exterior. They also have paint corrections such as buffing, polishing, hand wax, or even a 5-year ceramic coating. They take care of all vehicles, and they love their community by offering active and retired military discounts along with all first responders. Call 606-280-7349 or stop by and see them for a free estimate at 888 US 25 in North Corbin.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more, and we'll stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across great plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
Since 2009, Gondolier Italian Restaurant and Pizza has been locally owned and operated and has enjoyed sharing made-from-scratch Italian favorites, oven-fresh pizza, and sweet desserts for the London and surrounding communities. We use only the freshest ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste with a vast selection of pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And you can't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're one of our beloved regulars stopping by for the usual, or enjoying our unbeatable happy hour for the first time, we're here to help you feel like part of the family. So come visit us right off exit 41 in London.
Let me tell you about my good friends at Heavenly Inflatables. They are Christian people who love serving Southeast Kentucky. For your birthday parties, VBS, fall festivals, whatever you need, give them a call today. That's Heavenly Inflatables. Check them out on Facebook or call them at 606-499-7810.
Quality, creativity, and customer service. That's what sets Curb Kings apart. Located in London, Kentucky, but serving all the 13th region and southeastern Kentucky, we are your go-to when looking for top-notch quality. If you want your landscaping to truly stand out, our custom curbing is what you need. With many different designs, styles, and colors, true curb appeal can now be obtained at an affordable price, yet long-lasting solution. With over 25 years experience, let Josh Maxey and his crew help you through your next outdoor project while making it one of the most enjoyable upgrades yet. Our customer service and reliability will always be second to none, as we will constantly go the extra mile for your satisfaction. Call us today for a consultation and free estimate. Today is the day to take your outside entertainment area to the next level. Call Josh Maxey at 606-224-0715 or Cam Maxey at 606-231-2810. We also want to wish all student athletes of the 13th region a very successful and healthy season.
Are you ready to turn your real estate dreams into a reality? If so, contact Sean Disney with USA Realty. With 27 years of banking experience in commercial and real estate lending and 3 years experience as a top multi-million-dollar producing agent. He's honest, professional, and committed to your success. Call Sean today at 606-620-8350. He's ready and waiting to help make your real estate dreams come true.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
This is Donovan Storm here, the manager at the Kentucky Farm Bureau office, the South Laurel Agency here on West Cumberland Gap Parkway in Corbin. My office offers a full line of insurance products to protect your family and your business needs. We offer home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. I have a friendly staff that's ready to assist you. Give us a call at 528-2030. Again, my staff is located at 1456 West Cumberland Gap Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky. Give us a call today for a free quote. Thank you.
There we go. Welcome to In the Huddle. We're glad that you're with us tonight. Ronnie Smith with you. This is Martin's Peterbilt presentation of the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. We're glad to have you with us tonight. Jackson County is without electricity, so we don't have our guests from Jackson County, but we do have Knox Central's coach and a great player, and Corbin's coach and a great player. They're going to be with us tonight. We're going to talk to them. It is going to be a great show, and we're glad to have you with us tonight. And my buddy Mondo Sima stuck on the interstate, not able to be with us. And once again, we have pinch hitting for him, no other than the legend, the myth, Mr. DC Turner. DC, thanks for coming and being on the show with us tonight. We're glad to have you with us.
I appreciate it, sir. Happy New Year to you and yours and all of our fans and listeners or watchers, whatever you want to call it. I don't know about a legend, a myth maybe, but
yeah, we'll leave that at that. But we appreciate the 13th Region Media Network. We do the game of the week. It's amazing. Over 8,000 members now just in the basketball. There's over 30,000 members when you look at football and softball and baseball and girls basketball all together, not counting X and YouTube. It's just amazing that the coverage of the 13th region and DC, we understand exactly why there's thousands of people involved in watching every week is the 13th region has been solid both on the girls side. You've got North Laurel undefeated, one of the top teams in the state. And of course, on the boys side, the talent as well. The 13th region is alive and well.
Yes, it is. No doubt about it. I mean, and I was just looking over some stats and stuff, and our player watch list, 13th region's in real good hands for the next 4 or 5 years, solid, without a doubt, because most of our, actually, 8 out of our 13 on our watch list are underclassmen.
Wow. Yeah, that shows a lot about it. And there's some great senior leadership, obviously, with Trent Noah and Reed Shepard and those that went on before. It is absolutely going to be a phenomenal year. So I want to go ahead and kick right into the show because we've got some of our coaches that are already here, and we're going to be able to have some great interviews tonight. The first one we want to bring on the show celebrated 500 wins, all for the Corbin Red Hounds, and he's a class act, one of the best in the region, one of the best to be around. We are so glad to be joined by Coach Tony Petrosky tonight, Coach. I know that you got a lot going on, and it means a lot to us. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Certainly, I appreciate y'all having me.
Well, it's been a great start to the year for you. Obviously, losing Carter and Xander and the Treys on your team last year, you lost some great leadership, but you've had some guys step up for you and really give you some leadership, even some young guys.
Yeah, we always lean heavy on our seniors, and we certainly lost a good group last year. Those guys on and off the floor really led our team, and that's kind of what we ask out of our upperclassmen each year. And some of our guys filling in, Connor and Zach, really doing a good job of leading us, and certainly excited about our season and the direction we're headed in.
Yeah, and not just mentioning those seniors, but obviously starting 2 freshmen in Dawson Farmer and Ryder. They've just been able to jump in there. And you think about being 14, 15 years old to be such young men, but those guys have it figured out early.
Yeah, those guys coming up last year and being able to be involved in our practices, and obviously Ryder got a lot of playing time for us, and they're really blossoming into some of the best players in our region. And there's oftentimes I forget that they're only freshmen, but once we kind of give you that playing time and ask you to step into the roles that they're stepping into, class doesn't matter, and those boys are really doing a great job of stepping up and certainly playing well, and the future's bright for those two.
Yeah, absolutely. And talking about your milestone, congratulations on getting that 500th win, and you've worked so hard through the years. And what's it mean for you to be able to have came up through the program and obviously have been a Red Hound and your career so far, to just be able to reach that milestone?
Well, it's a little bit surreal to me. Like you said, I played here. I've always been involved with Corbin basketball, so I couldn't do it with everybody I had by my side. Really, this has been a team effort. So I think I put this on Facebook, but those wins are, have my name beside them. But there's a lot of people that haven't been involved, and I couldn't do credit, try to name them individually. But I've had great administration. I've had great principals. I've had great coaches, great players. And, we always talk to our kids about believing in teamwork and believing in each other. And it's been a team effort, so I could go through the book and put some other people that really helped me get to this milestone.
Yeah, it's been great. And a lot of those, he seems like he's been with you forever. Coach West sitting right beside you, and obviously J Mack and others. But Coach West, he could coach any team in the 13th region if he wanted to. What's it like to have him by you?
Man, I stowed him early in my career, and, people talk about some good coaching decisions I made. That was one of them. I was able to get him on staff, and he's just been a huge asset to me, man. He has a great basketball mind. He really does bring in a lot of things that help us win basketball games. Really good friend to me, and ultimately, to me, synonymous with Corbin basketball as well. So been glad to have him by my side over the years.
Yeah, and he's always there, always constant. And thinking about it, a few years ago, we were there at the Sweet 16, and I was able to capture a picture of you and Coach Billy Hicks standing there talking together. I'm sure that you've seen that through the years, and the milestones that he's had. And, we lost him probably a year ago now. I know that Coach Hicks had a huge, huge impact on you as a young man and as an adult.
Simply probably the best to do it, right? As a player, I still steal things from him today. I hurt for Betsy and Ashley. They certainly miss him. We all do. But he's going to be, forever engraved into Kentucky basketball, into Corbin basketball. And I wish he was here today so I could lean on him still. Know he's in a better place up there with Herschel and many others fishing and talking basketball, but without a doubt, the best that's ever done at Kentucky.
Yeah, and that DC Turner, I know the Petrosky name and the Hicks name through the years. That's just something that's been synonymous, and we got he'll go down as one of the best right here with us tonight.
There ain't no doubt about it. Congratulations, Coach, on number 500. Thumbing through Facebook and following up on some news and stuff over the holiday vacation. You got another guy down there that got an award, your athletic director. Tell us a little bit about him and what he means to the school in general, not just basketball, but sports at Corbin in general. Tackett.
I'm assuming you're talking about Tackett, right?
Tackett Wilson, yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you, he's really embodied. And I have been blessed. I mean, that's another part of the success. I've always had great athletic directors that have believed in me and supported me. And, that's important. I mean, not all decisions are easy. You need guys in there with a level head that understand what direction you're coming from, and Tackett fits that bill. Man, he just does a great job. He promotes our student athletes from top to bottom, emails, social medias, those kind of thing. Just not the big ones, not just basketball, football, and baseball. He's behind all of our teams, and we're certainly lucky to have him.
Yeah. Your schedule, was it intentional to put together this difficult early?
Well, I tell you, the Gatlinburg tournament, we faced some really good teams. I didn't know that I knew going in there the level of competition that we would see, as well as the Cumberland Falls. We come in and face a really good team out of Ohio, but that's what we want. I'm certainly proud of my 500 wins, but I don't want to ever get in the postseason and feel like I don't know what has challenged me, what areas that we have to improve in. And losses a lot of times will do that for you. So we're always going to play a challenging schedule. Our team loves it and accepts it. Our fan base expects it. And this year's no different.
Yeah, great. Congratulations on the tournament. Fantastic tournament from top to bottom. Got to see a little bit of it. Not a lot, because I've been fighting this stomach virus. Thank God we had the week off, or I'd have missed 2 games this week. It's worse than COVID ever thought about. So hope and pray nobody down in Corbin or your team gets it, because it is a bad deal. But so far 8-5 on the season. Now you getting ready to click into district play. Give us your thoughts on your district play. You got Williamsburg is playing real good. You got Whitley County playing real good. Obviously South Laurel, according to this week's ratings, top of the food chain. Give us a little bit of insight on how your guys are coming along. Are you going game by game, or have you talked about the district in general, or are you just going, okay, we got Whitley County tonight, we got South Laurel next Friday, or Williamsburg? Have you talked about it collectively as the district, or you go game by game by game?
Well, I mean, I would say a few things. I mean, this weather is going to really throw a wrench into things. But if you look, we're getting ready to have Clay County tomorrow night, North Laurel the next night, right? Two of the best teams out of those districts. In a perfect world, we'd play everybody in the 13th. I really think that would be a great thing to see everybody play each other, let you map out, see where you're at. And I think it would do a lot of justice for the kids and the coaches and the teams all around. Obviously, we key in on the district. I mean, we're not blind to how good South Laurel is. Every year, Whitley County and Williamsburg are really competitive teams that are very well coached. I think year in and year out, we have one of the toughest districts in our region. And I've often said that I think that prepares us for a regional tournament. So I don't think anything will be different this year. I'm hoping this weather will move on out so we can continue to play, and excited about all the games that we have coming up.
Yeah, Coach, it don't look good right now. We'll just have to see how it goes. But thank you. We know you're busy, and just appreciate you joining us tonight. And good luck for the season. Your class act, and we appreciate you being with us.
More than a few things before I get off. You mentioned the tournament early. I'm gonna recognize Randy Worley. I talked to a lot of coaches around the state that have their own tournament, as they quote them, and they have to handle all the headaches of hotel rooms, stipends, T-shirts, all those things. The varsity club and Randy Worley completely takes that off my shoulders, and I'm certainly appreciative for that. You guys, can't thank you enough, to promote all the kids that we have in the 13th region. This format is certainly a great way to do that. And man, I mean, you look from top to bottom, we have some really good teams, right? I mean, you think of the Reed Shepherds, the Trent Noahs, Harlan County going as far as they did last year. I often think Southeastern Kentucky, the 13th region, is overlooked. But from top to bottom, I think we're as competitive as anybody. We have as much talent as anybody. We've got a lot of special players in our region right now. And certainly look forward to the challenge of playing them, but also respect the level of ability they have. And should be a great close to the season for everybody.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Happy New Year. We'll see you down the road.
Thank you. Go Hounds.
All right, that's Coach Tony Petrosky winning his 500th game, and we are going to go right back and piggyback from him from one Petrosky to another. Got my buddy Eli Petrosky with us tonight, sporting the boggin. And I don't know why you're doing that, Eli. You got such great hair, man.
I know. It's cold out there. I got to keep my toboggan on, you know.
You got to hand it to him. He's got a Bronco hat on, so
That's right. Yeah,
not Denver, a Ford Bronco hat on. So that's brownie points right there with me from the get go.
I don't want to hear anything about the Broncos. I'm a Bengals fan, so that hurts pretty bad today. But Eli, congratulations to you. You know, earlier, a while back, you got your 500th rebound. Here recently, you got your 1,000th point as a Corbin Redhound. And I don't know how much you got to hear the interview with that we had with your dad, but what does it mean to you to have that name Corbin across your chest?
Man, it means everything. You know, I mean, I grew up around it my entire life, and my dad's been coaching there for as long as I've been alive. So, I mean, it means a lot to me, but I couldn't have done it without my teammates. You know, my coaches have been around me for so long, and it means everything to me.
Yeah, obviously a multi-sport athlete, and you bulked your body up, and you're stronger, getting stronger as it goes on. How you're having to handle a lot of the beef inside, guarding everyone's 4 and 5 and their best post players, but yet you're able to move out on the perimeter as well. How hard is that for you to get in there and bang? And how much has football helped you get ready for that?
Well, you talked about getting bigger and stuff. It hurts you a little bit, getting back into shape early in the year. But I think overall it really helps you because, you got a little better you're stronger than most people, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think it helps me. It really correlates well. So,
yeah. And, having a great career, great team this year. Here you are, your junior year. You've got some seniors, you love those guys. You've got some young guys behind you. You're kind of in the middle, but just from my vantage point, you're the leader of this team, and you would be the captain of this team with the seniors. What's it been like this year working with this team that you have?
It's been really great. I mean, we've had some ups and downs. Like we are 8-5, but I mean, you got to look at the schedule we're playing. I think it's really going to prepare us for the postseason. And you said like leading and stuff, but I mean, I'm proud of my guys. The dudes that are seniors, they're really good leaders as well. And like young guys like Dawson and Ryder, they do a really good job. They're very good athletes. They do a little bit of leading too as well. So
yeah, they're going to be special with DC. Thinking about Eli, I've known him all his life and love him like one of mine. But you, as a fan of the 13th region, I don't know if Eli understands his role in the 13th region, what he means to the community.
Yeah, he's got a very important role, and I think he handles it very well. I've known Eli since he was little, or let me rephrase that, known of him when I coached at Jackson County at the middle school level. I had the unfortunate task of playing Corbin. So I'm familiar with him from when he was a little guy. So we'll just step that out there. I had 2 questions, but you answered one. Okay. Second question is, obviously you're playing for your dad.
Mm-hmm.
How does that translate after the game, win or lose? Do you guys discuss it on the way home? Do you discuss it at home, or is basketball stay at the gym and home stays at home, or how do you guys handle that?
Actually, basketball stays at basketball. So we just kind of keep it in basketball, and we go home, and we just, he's my coach on the floor. He ain't my dad. So
right.
It's just different on the floor. Like actually, at practice and stuff, I got to call him Coach P. I don't call him Dad. So, yeah, it's just it's 2 different things. Basketball at home. So,
well, DC, that would have to be tough.
Yeah, it is. And where I've coached over the years, I've actually had the opportunity to coach my son, and you have to, as a coach, you have to separate that. Now, I'm sure Coach P is with Eli like I was with my son. If he wants to talk about it, you talk about it. If he don't say anything, leave it alone. If you had a good game, that's fine. If you had a bad game, he'll figure it out.
Well, that's exactly the way I am with Connor. If Connor asks me my opinion or asks me anything, we talk about it. There's times we'll go a long time and not talk about it. But Eli, I want to know. I know you hear so much about your dad and what a player that he was in the 13th region and the success that he had. And I know that makes you proud to know what your old man was able to accomplish What's that mean to you when you hear stories about his battle days?
I mean, it just makes me. I mean, I don't really know. I honestly how to even answer that, but I mean, it's wild of how good he was. You know what I mean? I want to be as good as he was. You know, he had a bunch of offers and stuff, and he played at different colleges. And I'd really like to follow in his footsteps. So,
well, you got good footsteps to follow, but I want to know. Even your dad, you know, I'm 50. I know he's probably 40. He's 40, mid to late 40s. He's younger than me.
You're both young.
Okay. Oh, yeah. DC has socks older than us, but that's okay. Can you beat him right now? I think your dad's probably 47, 48. Can you beat him a game one-on-one?
I think I could take him right now. At this moment, I think so. I really do. I believe I could take him.
DC, I think we could sell tickets. That would be a good one to watch, wouldn't it?
I think that's considered elder abuse. You're taking advantage of older people.
Well, Eli, thanks for joining us. You know I love you, buddy. I appreciate you, and we're following you. You're a heck of a young man, and God's got great things in store for you. Know you're busy and hanging out, and thanks for taking the time to hang out with us tonight.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all having me.
Good luck, Eli. We'll see you down the road.
Yeah, hold on. Before we do, we've been asked for somebody.
I'm back. Hold on.
Coach, you heard the challenge there. I mean, if we played Make It, Take It, could you get him, or a game of horse? Talk to me about it.
Now, listen, we played during COVID. That was the last time we played one-on-one. I think we have it on film, and I'm pretty sure I won those games. So I do want to leave the record there.
He's lying to you.
He's rearranging. That's not a lie. He's rearranging the facts to his benefit.
Well, the bottom line, I'd love to see it, but I don't want to see it in the middle of the season because I think it would get very physical. We can't afford to have Coach in the hospital with chest pains, and we can't afford to with Eli to have an injury where he takes a elbow to the throat. So we might have to wait until the season's over. Yeah.
Listen, it is unique. I'll tell you guys, to have Eli playing for me now with all the, everything that Corbin's meant to me. Eli growing up and seeing all the good times, the hard times. He's lived through it, right? He has lived through the successes, and then he's lived through the hard times. When we come home after a tough defeat, he's seen those as well. And I do want to say, certainly proud of Eli. He is doing a tremendous job, and he doesn't lie to you. I have kind of always proud of myself and done the best I could do not to bring it home. I think that's a question you always ask a coach with his son is, what is that relationship like at home? So, we scout together, we X and O together, we do talk about things, but, once we get home, I'm not his coach anymore, I'm his dad. And I think that's another reason I've loved football so much. I can sit back and enjoy it, cheer him on, all the successes, not worry about the hard times, but proud of the way that he's handling it, all the things, and I think he hit on some good things. We're on the iceberg as good as we can be, Ronnie. I'm telling you, we've got a chance to be really, really good. We've got a long way to go. Hate the snows here because we can't play in practice, but excited about our team from top to bottom and looking forward to how we close out the year.
Yeah, and, it's great. And with technology, back in the day, someday, Eli, this will pop up on your memory every year. I know your dad. I know with my dad, I'd love to be able to have a memory like this of you guys being together, being interviewed, laughing, cutting up. And I know that it's stressful, but enjoy this because, you got a year and a half left together. And that's going to be tough when it's over. So enjoy every minute of it. I know it means a lot to your dad. Eli, I hope you embrace it well, and we wish you the best, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Have a great night. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we've got some more great interviews. You're listening to Martin Peterbilt's presentation of the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network in the Huddle.
Are you looking to give your yard and landscaping a fresh new look this fall? Look no further than Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. With years of experience in general construction and landscaping, Kyle Gray and his team are here to help transform your outdoor space. From mowing and trimming to full landscaping cleanups, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting can do it all. And this fall, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting is excited to announce that we will also be offering Christmas light installation services. Make your home the envy of the neighborhood with professional Christmas light installation from Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. Give us a call at 606 729 6887 and let us make your yard and land look new again.
All American Detailing offers many services, including full detail or basic with interior and exterior. They also have paint corrections such as buffing, polishing, hand wax, or even a 5-year ceramic coating. They take care of all vehicles, and they love their community by offering active and retired military discounts along with all first responders. Call 606-280-7349 or stop by and see them for a free estimate at 888 US 25 in North Corbin.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more, and we'll stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across great plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
Since 2009, Gondolier Italian Restaurant and Pizza has been locally owned and operated and has enjoyed sharing made-from-scratch Italian favorites, oven-fresh pizza, and sweet desserts for the London and surrounding communities. We use only the freshest ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste with a vast selection of pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And you can't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're one of our beloved regulars stopping by for the usual, or enjoying our unbeatable happy hour for the first time, we're here to help you feel like part of the family. So come visit us right off exit 41 in London, Kentucky.
Let me tell you about my good friends at Heavenly Inflatables. They are Christian people who love serving Southeast Kentucky. For your birthday parties, VBS, fall festivals, whatever you need, give them a call today. That's Heavenly Inflatables. Check them out on Facebook or call them at 606-499-7810.
Quality, creativity, and customer service. That's what sets Curb Kings apart. Located in London, Kentucky, but serving all the 13th region and southeastern Kentucky, we are your go-to when looking for top-notch quality. If you want your landscaping to truly stand out, our custom curbing is what you need. With many different designs, styles, and colors, true curb appeal can now be obtained at an affordable price, yet long-lasting solution. With over 25 years experience, let Josh Maxey and his crew help you through your next outdoor project while making it one of the most enjoyable upgrades yet. Our customer service and reliability will always be second to none, as we will constantly go the extra mile for your satisfaction. Call us today for a consultation and free estimate. Today is the day to take your outside entertainment area to the next level. Call Josh Maxey at 606-224-0715 or Cam Maxey at 606-231-2810.
Are you ready to turn your real estate dreams into a reality? If so, contact Sean Disney with USA Realty. With 27 years of banking experience in commercial and real estate lending and 3 years experience as a top multi-million-dollar producing agent. He's honest, professional, and committed to your success. Call Sean today at 606-620-8350. He's ready and waiting to help make your real estate dreams come true.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
This is Donovan Storm here, the manager at the Kentucky Farm Bureau office, the South Laurel agency here on West Cumberland Parkway in Corbin. My office offers a full line of insurance products to protect your family and your business needs. We offer home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. I have a friendly staff that's ready to assist you. Give us a call at 528-2030. Again, my staff is located at 1456 West Cumberland Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky. Give us a call today for a free quote. Thank you.
And we're back to Martin Peterbilt as they present the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network's presentation of In the Huddle. I'm Ronnie Smith with my buddy DC Turner, and we're going to jump right into some other interviews, DC. We are honored tonight to have no other than the head coach of Knox Central, Mr. Mitchell Madden tonight. Thanks, Coach, for joining us. And we know there probably ain't a whole lot to do tonight. We got you trapped in, but we know you're busy. But thanks for being with us tonight.
Guys, I appreciate you having me.
Well, man, what a start. 10-3 already. I know you had a tough game at South Laurel, but South Laurel, they're a tough team right now. But wow, have your Panthers got up to a great start? What's been the key for you so far to this 10-3 record?
Well, our attitude. We're really young, and everybody knows that. But we're really young, and we're playing together. We're not worried about one person at all, and everybody's just having fun. I told them, I said, attitude is our biggest thing. And I think we're starting to have that. When we're between the lines, we give it everything we got. And I've had people come up and say how hard they play. It makes me proud to hear other teams and parents talk about how hard my kids play.
Yeah, man, they busted for you. And that's one thing is, when you're a new coach, when you're a rookie coach, or not a rookie coach, but first year or whatever, it takes players a little while to buy in. And it just really seems like, Coach, your kids have bought into you. They bought into your program and what you want to accomplish. And I think that's a lot of your success.
Yeah, last year, well, I played young guys last year, and we got some experience, and they're sort of being leaders now, which we've got Bargo's a senior, and we've got Summers that's a senior. But we've come together, and we're growing. And the game against South, we grew a lot, and that game will help us big time down the road. They're really good. Their defense, they got up in us, and we've got to learn that.
Yeah, let's talk about your district. You got a pretty good district going, and got some good teams, and you got to throw all those numbers aside when you start getting in that district play and kind of jockeying for position to get in the district tournament. But you're looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, well, it's sort of like Coach P said. I just hope this weather moves out. We got Barberville Friday nights, the first district game. We need to be in the gym. You can't take off and then play a game like that. Taylor will have his team ready, and it's there. The home crowd will be there. It's a big game for us.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And, man, Coach P was talking about that too. We don't want the weather because it just looks rough because, I mean, there's some great matchups this week, and there'll definitely be some shuffling around. But DC Turner, you've got to cover game of the week and spend some time watching Knox Central. And I know you were extremely impressed with one of our guests we're getting ready to have on and some other players there and Coach Madden's team.
Well, like Mitchell said, I was impressed with the whole team. I mean, from the opening tip to the last horn went off, the last second ticked off the clock, they were nonstop. I mean, to be down to actually a better team than most people think in Harlan, don't let their record fool you. They was down, I think, 19 at one point in the third quarter, and he took a timeout, and I'm not sure what was said in the huddle, but it was like the switch flipped, and the party was on.
Well,
very, very impressive. I mean, from the coaching staff to the players, it didn't matter if they was on the floor or on the bench. When the good play happened, the bench was going ballistic, more so than the crowd, actually.
I'd say you probably can't share exactly what you said, Coach, but that was a heck of a game.
Well, people don't believe that, but at halftime, I never said a word to them. I went in the locker room. We were down there. And hats off to Coach Cal and Harlan. They hit 10 threes in the first half. They were lights out, and we couldn't get one to go in. We were missing 3-footers. At halftime, I just said, this is not the team that I coach. This ain't the attitude we have. When you find it, you come with me. And I went into my office, and when I heard them go out, I followed them. Second half, they just flipped it.
That was verified by a player, too. Almost verbatim.
They one, but I didn't say nothing to them because I thought they were playing hard. We just couldn't score, and we wasn't playing smart. But their effort was there. That's one thing I can say. My kids always play hard.
Yeah, DC, you talk about his kids playing hard for him. I can't imagine a team younger than Knox Central. Maybe Bell County. Bell County's got quite a few young players as well.
No, Knox is actually the youngest team in the region. You can run down their roster.
Yeah,
I think you've got 15 on your roster, and 8 or 9 of them are freshmen.
Yeah, well, that's what I told them. I said, guys, we're going to play hard. We're going to win some games. We're going to lose some, but whoever's going to get us better get us now.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. But DC, my point I was going to make with that is to get the young kids that early to buy into the system and what they're doing. They're already 10-3 on the season, destined, we don't want to jinx them or anything, but for a 20 win season at least, and going into their district and back to the region tournament, the future's bright for those young Panthers.
Yes, it is, very much so. And Mitchell and I go back quite a few years, and if you know his coaching style, which I'm familiar with, and he used to wear the striped shirt, so let's not go knocking that. We've actually been on the floor together, refereeing games together. So let's hold off on that. But if you know his style, and it's been that way since I've known him, wide open, no break. We win, we lose. We'll try harder next time. That's been his attitude since I've known him.
Well, I just want the kids to play. I tell them you play and we'll adjust as we go. But I want them to feel free on the floor. It's hard to dictate what they do because then you get them overthinking. And when they're really young, I just let them play ball. We'll call timeout just as we go, but just play hard. If you're open, shoot it. If you miss, it's okay. Shoot the next one. Now they've got that mentality now, so they do it.
Yeah, and Coach, obviously you have Grayson, and we're getting ready to bring him on here in just a minute. But who's kind of been a surprise to you this year? Who's been a bright spot that maybe you're getting a little more out of than you thought that are going to help you down the stretch?
Oh man, I could go down all the way to the end of my bench. But Hayden Melton is a freshman. He came in, he played big minutes last year. He didn't do much scoring. Might be like, listen, he is a animal. He's a freshman. He's averaging 10, 11 rebounds a game, but he'll have some games with 15, 16. And if he don't get the boards, he's getting his hands on it. He's diving on the floor. He's the dirty dog. That's what I call him. He's the dirty dog. And he does his role great. So and then I'm gonna have to speak of Dunn. Dunn's coming in getting 7, 8 rebounds a game and changing the game. I mean, his attitude, and they're growing up. They're growing up right before our eyes, and you can see that. There's games where we look really, really good.
Yeah, and it's amazing. We're gonna bring on Mr. Grayson Burton here, who a lot of people got to know in the region tournament last year and the season that he had. Grayson, you just are having a phenomenal year. Thanks for joining us tonight. How you doing tonight, young man?
Doing good. Thanks for having me.
Well, we got to talk to you kind of at the end of the year, and you were a beast last year, and it's like now it's Grayson Burton 2.0. It's kind of like you've kicked it to the next level. What's the biggest difference in your approach to the game as a middle schooler, and now you're actually a high school?
I mean, I understand the jump from middle school to being a freshman, but I don't look at the grade really. I just kind of go out there and play whoever's out there, whether they're a senior or a freshman, and I just try to attack the rim and do anything I can better.
Yeah, and you've had some big games already, scoring a lot of points and passing the ball, rebounding well. Just thinking about go back to that Harlan game because I got to go back and watch that game and see that. When did you feel like, because you were down to 19 and you started chipping away a little bit, when did you realize, hey, we're in this game, we got an opportunity to get back in this thing?
Well, I knew after halftime, I was telling everybody, just calm down, we're good. Don't let the score affect you right now. Just don't let anybody get in your head. Just keep playing. And we all knew as a team just to keep going. And we know we're a family, so we play together. And we knew we were going to win.
Yeah, well, DC, that mentality right there, brother, just changes everything, doesn't it?
Leadership starts at the top. And plain and simple, leadership starts at the top. And just to run some numbers by you, 21.6 a game. Over 50% from the field, over 40% from three, and almost 75% from the free throw line. Show me better numbers in any region.
Yeah, and Coach Madden, we'll come to you on that because he's a freshman. I mean, you think about that he is only going to get better to shoot 40% from the 3-point line. At any level, I don't care if you're an upward, dude. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, well, he knows he's got the green light, which all the boys do. Sometimes he'll miss a few shots, and I get on to him. I say, put the ball in the hole. I want him to want to make every shot, and he knows that. I'm pushing him because I want him to be the best he can, and I think he's going to be a superstar in this region. The sky's the limit for him, and he's a great leader. Me and him butt heads sometimes, but we do it in a way a player and a coach does, and we go on. Sometimes I try to make him mad because when I do, he takes his game to a new level. He takes it personal, and I just strive to push him there.
Yeah, and that's great. You have to learn every kid's different as far as that goes. But Grayson, what's it like to have a coach with the passion that Coach Mann has?
I've never had a coach with as much energy as him. Like before games, getting us pumped up, ready to play, and we go out there. It's just we're going 120% at all times.
Yeah, I love to watch him, DC. He's one of my favorite coaches because I feel like he could just knock the kids down. He wants to go get in the game and get the ball and shoot a 3-pointer. I mean, I feel like he wants it. That enthusiasm as a spectator, as somebody that just loves the 13th region and loves to see that fire and that spark. You could tell that he cares about what's going on that floor for those kids.
Absolutely. And you mentioned just a minute ago, it's 2.0. Think about this for a second. We get to look forward to 3.0, 4.0, 5.0.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put you on the spot, Grayson. Humor us for a minute.
Right.
Coach said you guys butt heads.
Uh-oh.
Give us your best Coach Madden impersonation, either in the locker room or at practice or during the game.
This might be interesting.
Yeah. He might be in trouble here.
No laps.
He always tells us, if we, don't see the floor well or, don't do something right, he'll always tell us, boys, I got one eye, I can do that better than you all. He always tells us that.
Yeah, he used that excuse. I'm sure DC is an official, right? Because that is. But Coach, I do want to ask you on a serious note. Being an official, I was official for years too, and I just coach elementary ball. I don't coach big time like you, but I feel like it makes me a better coach. I think almost. Don't you think it would be good if every coach was required to have to put that whistle on and have to do a grade school game or a middle school game? To appreciate, that's a thankless job, being an official. But do you feel like that helps you as a coach?
I do, but I still get on to them, and I want to talk to them, but that's just coaching, and I know they're out there working their butts off. But it's total difference when you're out there doing what they're doing. You got to appreciate what they do, and we have a problem getting a lot of refs now because of that. But they do a great job. It's way harder than it looks. Everybody in the stands could referee, but if you gave them a rule paper, they didn't know half the rules.
Yeah, best two places to referee.
Yeah,
bleachers and the couch.
Well, yeah. I loved, I did 5 sports for a long time. I loved doing volleyball because nobody knows the volleyball rules, and you just kind of stand there on a pole, and nobody ever argued with me in volleyball through those years. But that's a total different. But let's talk about goals. So Grayson, for you. I know you're not even thinking about college and all that yet. I mean, daggone, you don't even have your driver's license yet. But, kind of what is your goal for your team this year? Obviously, with the success you had last year, knowing the leadership you have in front of you, the seniors and that group of guys, and then all you freshmen.
Our goal, just like everybody else's goal in the region, is to, get to Rupp Arena. And everybody's trying just as hard as we are, and we've improved as the season's gone on, and we just got to keep getting better.
Yeah, and Coach, I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, you look at the top 10, and I know that there's some great teams, but on any given night, I honestly believe there are 6 teams that could easily be at Rupp Arena.
I agree with you, and maybe 7 to 8. Who knows? I mean, we've got a lot of good kids. A lot of electric just went out here too. I don't know if you can see me now.
We can hear you though. That's all that matters.
Okay,
wow.
Keep it on that end of town. I don't need it over here.
We've got so many good kids here and great coaches. I think there's a couple teams that may be a little above everybody right now, but then you've got 5, 6 teams that, like you said, tonight, it's going to be a battle. And by the end of the year, I think we're in that mix, and I think it's going to be a really, really fun region. The district games, they're going to be as fun as the region.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And we are not going to hold you because that's why, we had Abby. She scored her 2,000 point. We were going to have her on tonight and talk to Mr. Clemens.
She just lives and she didn't have electric. Now I don't have it. So,
Yeah. So guys,
it's coming this way. So if I go dark, it hit me here. I'm about 5 minutes from Coach Madden. So
yeah. Well, Grayson, he must be living up on the west side. He's still got electricity. He's there, but we will hold you guys. We're going to let you guys go. Stay safe. We're proud of you, proud of the 13th region, proud of Knox Central. Thanks for joining us tonight. Best of luck to you the rest of the season, guys.
Thanks, Brad.
Do a great job.
All right. All right. Thanks, Coach. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back. We've got our weekly awards we're going to talk about here with DC Turner.
Are you looking to give your yard and landscaping a fresh new look this fall? Look no further than Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. With years of experience in general construction and landscaping, Kyle Gray and his team are here to help transform your outdoor space. From mowing and trimming to full landscaping cleanups, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting can do it all. And this fall, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting is excited to announce that we will also be offering Christmas light installation services. Make your home the envy of the neighborhood with professional Christmas light installation from Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. Give us a call at 606-729-6887.
All American Detailing offers many services, including full detail or basic with interior and exterior. They also have paint correction such as buffing, polishing, hand wax, or even a 5-year ceramic coating. They take care of all vehicles, and they love their community by offering active and retired military discounts along with all first responders. Call 606-280-7349 or stop by and see them for a free estimate at 888 US 25 in North Corbin.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more, and we'll stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across great plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
Since 2009, Gondolier Italian Restaurant and Pizza has been locally owned and operated and has enjoyed sharing made-from-scratch Italian favorites, oven-fresh pizza, and sweet desserts for the London and surrounding communities. We use only the freshest ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste with a vast selection of pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And you can't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're one of our beloved regulars stopping by for the usual, or enjoying our unbeatable happy hour for the first time, we're here to help you feel like part of the family. So come visit us right off exit 41 in London, Kentucky.
Let me tell you about my good friends at Heavenly Inflatables. They are Christian people who love serving Southeast Kentucky. For your birthday parties, VBS, fall festivals, whatever you need, give them a call today. That's Heavenly Inflatables. Check them out on Facebook or call them at 606-499-7810.
Quality, creativity, and customer service. That's what sets Curb Kings apart. Located in London, Kentucky, but serving all the 13th region and southeastern Kentucky, we are your go-to when looking for top-notch quality. If you want your landscaping to truly stand out, our custom curbing is what you need. With many different designs, styles, and colors, true curb appeal can now be obtained at an affordable price, yet long-lasting solution. With over 25 years experience, let Josh Maxey and his crew help you through your next outdoor project while making it one of the most enjoyable upgrades yet. Our customer service and reliability will always be second to none, as we will constantly go the extra mile for your satisfaction. Call us today for a consultation and free estimate. Today is the day to take your outside entertainment area to the next level. Call Josh Maxey at 606-224-0715 or Cam Maxey at 606-231-2810. We also want to wish all student athletes of the 13th region a very successful and healthy season.
Are you ready to turn your real estate dreams into a reality? If so, contact Sean Disney with USA Realty. With 27 years of banking experience in commercial and real estate lending and 3 years experience as a top multi-million-dollar producing agent. He's honest, professional, and committed to your success. Call Sean today at 606-620-8350. He's ready and waiting to help make your real estate dreams come true.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
This is Donovan Storm here, the manager at the Kentucky Farm Bureau office, the South Laurel Agency here on West Cumberland Gap Parkway in Corbin. My office offers a full line of insurance products to protect your family and your business needs. We offer home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. I have a friendly staff that's ready to assist you. Give us a call at 528-2030. Again, my staff is located at 1456 West Cumberland Gap Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky. Give us a call today for a free quote. Thank you.
Ronnie Smith back here with you as Martin's Peterbilt presents the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network's presentation of In the Huddle. The electric. Folks, this storm is no joke. We have lost DC Turner. We lost Coach Madden from Knox Central, Abby Gilbert, and Mr. Clemens, Ashton Clemens from Jackson County. They're without utilities tonight. So we are praying that you're safe and that you're able to be warm tonight. And DC, you've jumped back on here. I don't know. Thank the Lord your utilities came back on.
Yeah, it's a pretty wicked thunderstorm over here right now.
Yeah, I noticed when we were talking to Coach Madden, there was a bunch of flashes in the background.
Yeah, he's about probably 5 minutes up the road from me over here in Jackson County, and then Gilbert's probably 3-4 minutes north of him, and I think don't remember who the other guest we had for tonight.
Clemens, Ashton Clemens.
Yeah, he's probably about 5 minutes away as well. So
you're blessed.
Yeah, we got lucky. Yes.
All right, so we're going to dig right into our weekly awards just to give some love. I'm going to announce them all. DC is going to give each of them some love so that we can talk about them tonight. Our first award we're going to talk about tonight is brought to you by Heather Martinez. They're from Sean Rogers Realty. Heather sponsors this. It's the Girls Cheerleading Squad of the Week. It's the Lady Green Dragons from over there in Harlan.
Yeah, I probably need to get my wife in on talking about the cheerleading because I know very little about cheerleading other than as far as I can tell, Harlan's Cheerleaders does a fantastic job. I don't know what any of that stuff, they're just stunts or flips and flops and whatever they call them. I'm not up on that. My wife is top notch on the cheerleading. She was a cheerleader in high school, so she knows more about what a good squad looks like and what one don't. But
I'll tell you one thing, DC Turner. Those two girls that we see on the top there with their hands all raised and all that, that would not be me and you.
No, I don't. It'd take about 4 or 5 to hold either one of us up. Because contrary to Sean Jackson, I'm a little bit more than 220.
So congratulations, Harlan Independent School Girls Cheerleading Squad of the Week, brought to you by Heather Martinez. We'll go on to the Boys Cheerleading Squad. Again, brought to you by Heather Martinez there with Sean Rogers Realty. Goes to the Clay County Tigers. And when I've seen those girls cheer, they give it all they got every night.
Yeah, that I do have to admit. I have seen the Clay County Cheer Squad. In the past, they've been national champions, state champions. I'm not sure where they finished this year, but always, as long as I can remember, Clay County has had a top-notch cheer squad, even back in the late 80s when I was in school. The cheer squad and the flag team got to go to the Gator Bowl, I think it was 87, in Jacksonville, Florida. They were good enough to get invited down there. So Clay County has had a tradition in cheerleading for years and years and years.
So congratulations to the Boys Cheerleading Squad of the Week, the Clay County Tigers, brought to you by Heather Martinez. Let's go on to the girls student section of the week. Goes out to North Laurel. They had a great student section. That's brought to you by our friend Kim Crowley here at Corbin Board of School Board. Congratulations to North Laurel on the girls student section of the week, giving you some love this week. And then the boys, the cheerleaders got them all ramped up, DC Turner. Again, brought to you by Kim Crowley here from Corbin. The boys student section of the week's Clay County Tigers. And, man, I just love it when the kids get into these games.
Yes, very much so. And it doesn't matter if it's boys or girls. You go to Clay County, they're going nuts. You go to North Laurel, they're going nuts. I about got the student section in trouble at the North-South game over there because they had a silent night, apparently is what they called it. They couldn't make any noise or say anything till they scored, I think it was 10 points. And we had no idea, and they slipped us up a note because I'm trying to get them wound up and competing with the Cardinal Crazies, so to speak, because they were losing their mind on the other end of the floor. And one of the young ladies reached up and handed us a note explaining what the silent night and stuff was, and they couldn't do anything until they scored 10 points. And then once they scored that 10th point, boy, it was on.
It makes the total difference in the game having great student sections.
Yes.
So, again, that's brought to you by Kim Crowley. Congratulations to North Laurel for the girls and Clay County for the boys. Now, an award we give for the Spark Plug Player of the Week. That's brought to you by my good friend Shane Tarvin at USA RV and Auto Sales. This week's boys Spark Plug of the Week comes to us from North Laurel, Mr. Cole Jervis.
Yeah, I've been waiting all year for Cole to show up, so to speak. No disrespect to him in any way, shape, or form. I expected him to put up numbers like he has this week all year long. He's just, for whatever reason, he struggled. I don't know if he's, changed some things about the way he plays, if it's the offense they run it now. But 14 against Callaway County earlier in the week, and then 24 in the loss at Clay County earlier this week. So, about 19-point average this week. And I think this may be a sign of things to come for him and the Jaguars.
So congratulations, Cole Jervis. He's the boys' Spark Plug of the Week, brought to you by USA RV and Auto Sales. Now we'll go on to the girls' side of things. Again, brought to you by Shane Tarvin and the RV and Auto Sales of USA there in London. The girls' Spark Plug of the Week, Miss Shelby Mills from Knox Central.
Yeah, this young lady here, I was expecting the same out of her earlier in the year as well, but this week she went for 27, 14, and 24.
Wow.
Shot about 46, a little better than 46% from the field. Just under 30% from the free throw line and about from the 3-point line and about 87% from the free throw line. So Coach Warren down at Knox Central, she's starting to come around and click, and it's even going to make Knox Central even better. And Coach Madden referred to one of his players earlier as the Bulldog. This is the girls' version of their Bulldog.
Yeah, that's brought to you by USA RV and Auto Sales. Mr. Shane Tarvin and his crew, they do a great job in Corbin, there by where L&N used to be. They represent Laurel County and all that area, Corbin, London area. The girls' Spark Plug of the Week, Shelby Mills. She is also one of the top 5 players of the week that we talked about, DC. We're going to mention those guys. Brought to you by Save-A Right Home Care. She's one of the top 5 player of the week. Another one on there, we had an interview just a couple weeks ago, Miss Lauren Parton from Lynn Camp.
Yes, Lynn Camp, not Pineville.
Man, she just killed it. I think she had, 27 points the other night?
Yes, she had 27. Carrie Lamb has just absolutely tore it up this week. Brooke Nicholson the same way. Haley Collins is doing her thing at Knox Central. Those 5, put those 5 together and go play somebody.
Yeah, man, you got Brooke Nicholson. She had 23 against Ashland, 16 against Clay. So Brooke Nicholson, she's been on there every week. Hallie Combs scores her 3,000th career point this week. Unbelievable, DC. Had 23 against Harlan, 18 against Clay. And then Lauren Parton we mentioned. Shelby Mills we mentioned. Carrie Land, let's talk about her because she is actually, this top 5 is brought to you by Save Right Home Care. But the player of the week is brought to you by Dixon Law Office. Miss Kyrie Lamb there. 22 points, 16 rebounds, 7 blocks, and 3 steals in a pretty big game the other night. And then she had a double-double against Lincoln County. She is the girls' player of the week, and she is well deserving of that award, DC.
No doubt about it. She shot about 58% from the floor, just under 60 from the free throw line, 14 and 22, like you said, 10 rebounds, I think, in one game, maybe 11, and 16 or 17 in the other. She found her game this week.
So congratulations to Miss Lamb from the Bell County High School, the Lady Bobcat. She is the Dixon's Law Office Player of the Week. Now let's go on to the boys' side, brought to you by my good friends Mark and Gina Crowley. They own Genmars. It's a roofing company for all your roofing needs. The boys' top 5. And you've got Blake Burnett and Jordan Mabe, Landon Desarn, Maddox Huff, and Ethan Buell as that top 5. And that's a heck of a week by a lot of these good players there, DC.
Yes, it was. Buell done his thing all week, 14, 14, and 30 as far as points goes, just under 60% from the field, 44% from the three-point line. Didn't miss a free throw. 3 games, did not miss a free throw this week. Done his thing on the boards as well. You got Maddox Huff. I mean, what can you say? I mean, the kid's 20. Let me see what his stats is here for the final. 28, just under 29 points a game on the year average. Then Landon Desarn for Clay County. I think it was 24 or 26, maybe 27 against North earlier in the week. Jordan Mabe does his, he's done his thing every game this year. And Blake Burnett is finally, coming off that little injury that he had and coming out, getting back into basketball shape instead of football shape. And he's starting to step up his game and play as we all know he can.
Yeah, Jordan Mabe, a triple-double threat every night on the floor. Maddox Huff will go down as one of the best shooters that we've ever had in the 13th region. Good to see Mr. Desarn get in there and have a big game, that overtime win for Clay County. Blake Burnett made the all-tournament team in the Cumberland Falls Invitational Tournament, and Ethan Gill was actually the MVP of the Cumberland Falls Invitational Tournament. The top 5 brought to you by Genmars. That's Mark and Gina Crowley. For all your roofing needs, we appreciate their support of the 13th region. So our player of the week could have been any of these 5. It goes to Ethan Biel with that big week and the MVP of the Cumberland Falls Invitational Tournament. Bottom line, end of the day, DC Turner, he is a handful inside.
Yeah, and if memory serves me, he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, he's young. He's
young. So, what can you say? He's only going to get better the rest of this year and then next year and then his senior year. I mean, the 13th region is loaded. I mean, you can run through 35, 40 players and make an argument for any of them. I don't think there's a region in the state out of the 16. I don't think from the top 40 players, I don't think there's a region in the state can compete with the 13th. And I may be biased because I'm in the 13th, but I watch a lot of games out of region, 14th, 12th, 15th, even into the 16th region with the NFHS and all the local radio shows that live stream and, TV stations that live stream, I can't imagine another region in the state that can put this talent in 40 players.
And so, and this is brought to you by Scott Lisby, our buddy Scott over there. He's an attorney in Harlan. For all your attorney needs over in Harlan County, go over and see Scott. He's a great supporter. Bell County Bobcat has the girls and the boys player of the week, Ethan Gill from Bell County. Congratulations. Now, you talked about it. We're going to go right on in this watch list, DC Turner. You talk about the top teams. These are people that are considered to be favorites to be the player of the year in the 13th region. We don't know exactly who that's going to be, but names like Ryder Akins, a freshman, You got Grayson Burton we had on tonight. Ethan Gill we just mentioned. Reese Davison, there's a picture of him on there. Freshman Riley Fuson from Whitley County. Maddox Huff we mentioned. Jordan Main we mentioned. Eli Petrosky we had on tonight. You got Jacob Rogers from OBI, has turned that team around over there at OBI. Andrew Smith, a phenomenal season in Williamsburg. Sawyer Thompson we've had on here. And Aiden Wagers from Clay County. As you mentioned, DC, there's some great players on there.
I mean, put the names in the hat and draw out an MVP, and who's going to argue with you?
Yeah.
I mean, you really can't. I don't care if you run stat by stat by stat, points scored, field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, rebounds, free throws. You put them all in line. You got an argument for any of them.
Yeah, and this is brought to you by Heron Family Dentistry. We appreciate the folks from Heron Family Dentistry promoting the watch list. Anyone, as you mentioned on there, and as you mentioned, so many of those guys are underclassmen, but it's just as good for the girls. That's brought to you by Dixon's Law Office. Look at this list for the girls. You've got Miss Betts from Middlesboro. I believe she scored 36 points the other night, DC.
Yes.
You've got Miss Claybrook, who's continuing to get better as a young player at North Laurel. Kylie Clem from Corbin. Collins, who just scored her 3,000. Abby Gilbert just scored her 2,000 point. Lamb had a phenomenal tournament and great week. And then McGeorge, another one from the Bell County team. A great job. Shelby Mills, who we've honored tonight. Miss No over there in Harlan. And she's got a teammate, Amari, that's just as good as she is. And then Brooke Nicholson, who's an absolute beast of the floor. Again, brought to you by Dixon's Law Office. Great watch list here in the 13th region for the girls.
Yeah, I mean, the girls list is the same as the boys as far as talent-wise, just top to bottom. You can put their names in a hat, draw one out, and good luck finding somebody that can say, well, no, this one's better. Well, okay. I mean, it's just it's going to be a wild voting at the end of the year. I mean, just for the girls, you got Parton down at Lynn Camp. You got Reagan Walker, Macy White over at Clay County.
Sure.
I mean, you can just keep on adding to that list. We just don't have enough room.
Well, that's it. So, again, brought to you by Dixon Law Office. That's the watch list for the girls. Let's talk about the team of the week. Bell County, they beat Antioch, Tennessee. But before that, they go into the Cumberland Falls Invitational Tournament. They play a team out of Little Miami, out of the Miami River there in Ohio, and they absolutely dominated them. It was 14-14 at halftime, DC Turner, and they only gave up 29 points in that entire game. 14 points in the first half, 15. Not only do they have all these great scores, but Coach Sizemore's team is clicking on all cylinders, and they play phenomenal defense. Again, this is brought to you by Dixon's Law Office as well. Congratulations, DC, to Bell County, the team of the week.
Yeah, you got to give hats off to Coach Sizemore and his coaching staff. You got Josh Maxey sitting on the bench with him. You got Nick Napier sitting on the bench with him. Nick's been a head coach at other schools before. I mean, just the knowledge, the basketball knowledge that those three gentlemen, and I know he's got a couple other assistants sitting there with him. I can't remember their names off the top of my head, but just those three gentlemen there is just, I mean, their basketball knowledge and their IQ and seeing things that you and I may be sitting in the stands and not see. It's just unbelievable. And all the teams in the region have good quality assistant coaches. So I'm not trying to slide anybody else, just giving props where it's due. 3-0, you win the Cumberland Falls, you take out one of the best teams in the state of Ohio. Let's be honest. I mean, they came down and they, if I'm not mistaken, they're the ones that actually beat Corbin in the Cumberland Falls.
Yes, they did.
And then you give up 14 in the first half, and then you turn around and just explode in the second half. But you maintain your defensive pressure on them, and they get 15. I mean, you can't. That's about as even balanced defensive halves that you can put together.
Yeah. So congratulations to Bell County. Brought to you by Dixon's Law Office. The boys' team of the week and the girls' team of the week has pretty much been almost every week. DC Turner, Coach Mahan's Lady Jaguars from North Laurel. This is brought to you by Pepsi of Corbin. The Lady Jaguars 11-0, one of the best starts in school history. And I expect them, DC Turner, to make a deep run if they're able to win the region tournament into the state tournament.
There's no doubt. Coach Mahan has got those girls clicking. Completely revamped the offense this year. They're high, fast-paced, high-octane, shoot it. He's almost like he subscribed to the philosophy of you can't hit it if you don't shoot it. And just up and down the floor, and they're all over you on the defensive end. They back off and play man-to-man. They'll drop to a zone every now and then. They'll hit you with a three-quarter court press. They'll hit you with a man-to-man, baseline to baseline. He's got the Jaguars clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, congratulations to the Lady Jaguars, brought to you by Pepsi of Corbin, the girls' team of the week. Let's go and look at the top 10. And you've got Clay County coming in there at number 10, Pineville number 9, Harlan 8, Jackson County 7, Whitley County with 9 wins. They're in 6th, and you crack into the top 5. This is brought to you by Baird and Blevins, attorney at law. Top 5, you got Bell County with 10 wins already. South Laurel, their young team. Corbin 9-2. They lost a tough heartbreaker in Ashland. I was able to watch that game. Coach Wilson has his team clicking. Of course, Knox Central 10-3, and one of the best teams in the region, and the number 1 team in the 13th region. Brought to you by Baird and Blevins, North Laurel.
I mean, those top 5, like Coach Madden said on the boys' side, those top 5, 6, 7, couple of lucky breaks. There's your regional title.
Yep. Now let's go on to the boys' side of things and talk about the boys, brought to you by Curb Kings, and then the one-stop phone shop, and also Dust Till Dawn. That's our buddy Josh Maxey. Coming in at number 10, OBI cracks the top 10 with the start they've had. They're still alive in the All-A Classic. They will play Pineville and then Barberville Lindcamp. They're in the Final 4 there. Pineville, number 9. Knox Central at number 8 with 10 wins. Whitley County, 11-2 start, number 7. You've got North Laurel 6. Clay County at 5. Corbin drops to 4. Bell County at 3. Harlan County 2. And South Laurel at number 1. Again, brought to you by Curb Kings, the one-stop phone shop, and Dust Till Dawn. That's a great group right there, DC Turner.
Yeah, that group of 10, I know there's only going to be 8 of them in the region, but either one of those 10 can wind up in the region. And the right draw with a couple of breaks, you can send somebody to Rupp Arena out of that group right there. And it won't surprise me on which one comes out of it.
It would absolutely be tough to pick a number 1 team right now out of that group. There are, like I said, literally 6. As Coach Madden said, maybe 7 or 8 that have as good a chance as any. Let's go on, DC, and talk about some milestones this week. You had Maddox Huff scoring his 2,000th point, brought to you by Beard and Blevins. You had Miss Collins. We've had her on a couple times. 3,000-point club. Eli Petrosky has 500 rebounds. Now he has 1,000 points. You had Coach P getting that 500th win. And then you had Abby Gilbert. Abby Gilbert, 2,000 points there for Jackson County. And you got to be proud. The little school in Jackson County has a 2,000-point club. And they've had some great girls players through the years, DC Turner. Abby Gilbert, will go down as one of the best of all time.
Yeah. The coach that he got over Jackson County was a pretty good player in her time as well.
Yeah, man.
If I'm not mistaken, she was on the All-A state championship team at Jackson County when she played.
Yeah, and she's a competitor. Love to watch her coach.
Yeah, she gets after it. She gets a little animated. Every chance I get, I go watch Jackson County since I live over here now, and I watch her when the game gets tight. And you can feel the intensity in the gym. You can see her intensity go up. She gets a little animated.
I love it. Again, that's what I love about Coach Madden. That's what I love about Coach P, Coach Petrosky on here tonight. What a show we've had tonight, DC Turner. Here in the midst of a thunderstorm, in the middle of the snowstorm, and the
And a nice
crazy
storm.
day, and the night storm that we've got going on, electric going in, electric going out, you jumping on, jumping off. We have had a phenomenal show tonight, DC. It's been a pleasure.
It's my honor, sir.
Closing thoughts about coming into the new year with this district play and all this stuff going on. Tournaments are over.
Well, all the tournaments is over. All the, as I occasionally refer to them, the cupcakes are gone. And now it's time to get down to business. Because from here on out, especially district games, they all mean something. They all mean something.
Our buddy Case Crowley jumping on there, said, "Good evening, fellas. Good evening to Case." He even gave me some love. Little Case Crowley, he's my little buddy down there. He works hard.
Got to watch him with a striped shirt on the other night.
Did you really?
Couple of games. Found it on Facebook. It wasn't broadcast anywhere. Just somebody had it on. They videotaped. I think it was the middle school games or something, and I sat back and watched it. And some still shots of him. Top-notch job.
That's great.
Top-notch job.
There's some good feedback, Case.
Couple of little tweaks he's got to make, but as far as the right call at the right time, zero issues. He's got a future if he wants it.
Yeah,
we need young guys. We need young guys like him. Coming up the ranks. Because I'm getting to where I just don't have the giddy up anymore that I used to.
Well, we understand that. We definitely need it. And looks like hopefully Coach Madden got his electric back on. Man, I feel so bad, Coach. I hope you're all right. There he was talking to man. The lights were down. The lights kept flashing behind you, Coach. I just want to let you know.
Lightning.
And I didn't know if you were like in a studio with pictures being taken. I finally figured out that was lightning. And then the next thing I know, boom, you're gone. But we're proud of you.
Yeah, because it would flash through my window here, and I could see it in the video of him flashing it.
Oh, yeah. But listen, we love the 13th region. We are so proud to be a part. The reason we do what we do, there's over 8,000 people in this group watching these shows every week and promoting them, not counting X. We're on there, and we're on YouTube as well. Appreciate the opportunity, DC. That's why we do what we do, to promote these student athletes of the 13th region. It's not about one team, but it's about the whole region. And any love that we can give, we were able to help softball, soccer, volleyball, baseball, football. We're able to do that, and we want to continue to expand in what we're able to do here in the 13th region.
Right. And we all have our favorite team in the region. Mel went to high school there, our kids went there, or whatever. We all have those. And, me personally, from being an official for so many years, I know a lot of these kids, not close, but, seeing them and then getting to do this and then tracking them and following them and watching game films and being on the floor with them up until the last couple of years in the basketball season. Just to see them progress game after game, week after week, year after year. I love it.
Yeah, it's a blast. And with the weather the way it is, our prayers go out to you and your families. We hope you're warm. We hope you're safe. It's a new year. It's a new day. It's a fresh start. You can get in there and get out there. And your page tomorrow is blank. It's never been lived before. The day's never been lived before. Go out there and live it to the best of your ability. So for my buddy DC Turner, who fill in tonight again for Mondo, we appreciate that, DC.
I think Mondo's out of excuses.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Because I'd much rather be sitting in the recliner watching.
Hey, Mondo's probably smoking a cigar on the side of the interstate right now, wishing he was with us. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
But we do appreciate all of our sponsors, DC, that are listed there on the bottom, all those that help make it happen, all the photographers, all the stories that are written. Check out the 13th Region Media Network for the future. we'll do our best to keep everybody covered. Good night, DC.
Good night, sir.
All right, good night, 13th
Are you
Region.
looking to give your yard and landscaping a fresh new look this fall? Look no further than Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. With years of experience in general construction and landscaping, Kyle Gray and his team are here to help transform your outdoor space. From mowing and trimming to full landscaping cleanups, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting can do it all. And this fall, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting is excited to announce that we will also be offering Christmas light installation services. Make your home the envy of the neighborhood with professional Christmas light installation from Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. Give us a call at 606-729-6887 and let us make your yard and land look new again.
All American Detailing offers many services, including full detail or basic with interior and exterior. They also have paint corrections such as buffing, polishing, hand wax, or even a 5-year ceramic coating. They take care of all vehicles, and they love their community by offering active and retired military discounts along with all first responders. Call 606-280-7349 or stop by and see them for a free estimate at 888 US 25 in North Corbin.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more, and we'll stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across great plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
Since 2009, Gondolier Italian Restaurant and Pizza has been locally owned and operated and has enjoyed sharing made-from-scratch Italian favorites, oven-fresh pizza, and sweet desserts for the London and surrounding communities. We use only the freshest ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste with a vast selection of pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And you can't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're one of our beloved regulars stopping by for the usual, or enjoying our unbeatable happy hour for the first time, we're here to help you feel like part of the family. So come visit us right off exit 41 in London, Kentucky.
Let me tell you about my good friends at Heavenly Inflatables. They are Christian people who love serving Southeast Kentucky. For your birthday parties, VBS, fall festivals, whatever you need, give them a call today. That's Heavenly Inflatables. Check them out on Facebook or call them at 606-499-7810.
Quality, creativity, and customer service. That's what sets Curb Kings apart. Located in London, Kentucky, but serving all the 13th region and southeastern Kentucky, we are your go-to when looking for top-notch quality. If you want your landscaping to truly stand out, our custom curbing is what you need. With many different designs, styles, and colors, true curb appeal can now be obtained at an affordable price, yet long-lasting solution. With over 25 years experience, let Josh Maxey and his crew help you through your next outdoor project while making it one of the most enjoyable upgrades yet. Our customer service and reliability will always be second to none, as we will constantly go the extra mile for your satisfaction. Call us today for a consultation and free estimate. Today is the day to take your outside entertainment area to the next level. Call Josh Maxey at 606-224-0715 or Cam Maxey at 606-231-2810.
Are you ready to turn your real estate dreams into a reality? If so, contact Sean Disney with USA Realty. With 27 years of banking experience in commercial and real estate lending and 3 years experience as a top multi-million-dollar producing agent. He's honest, professional, and committed to your success. Call Sean today at 606-620-8350. He's ready and waiting to help make your real estate dreams come true.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
This is Donovan Storm here, the manager at the Kentucky Farm Bureau office, the South Florida agency here on West Cumberland Gap Parkway in Corbin. My office offers a full line of insurance products to protect your family and your business needs. We offer home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. I have a friendly staff that's ready to assist you. Give us a call at 528-2030. Again, my staff is located at 1456 West Cumberland Gap Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky. Give us a call today for a free quote. Thank you.